Hi beautiful people, this is Vegetalia and this is another diary entry. On this channel I talk about eating disorder recovery, more specifically like diary entries of the really the daily life of what recovery is about, the good, the bad, the ugly. Yeah, I really take you step by step down my own journey, and I hope that it can help anybody out there who's going through something similar. Not the same thing, because every journey is different, but something similar. So if you like this content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we can take this journey together and hopefully get somewhere to get to a destination where everything is better. That's the goal, to take this path and get better. Today, as the face, the place, and the outfit tells you, I am homeworking, and as established before, rather than filming at lunchtime as I used to do, I'm filming before I get grinding. So it's the morning, and my last entry was quite one where I was really in distress. Wait a second, my rabbit's doing something stupid. Yeah, so he was doing something silly. Let me just show you my little bunny. Say hello. Do you say hello? Hello. Hello, my name is Muffin. I'm a little bunny. And I was being silly. Yes. Yeah, so you are formally introduced to Muffin, my rabbit, who's a bit of a silly sausage, as one would describe him. Yeah, he's called Muffin. Don't judge me. I mean, we are a little bit obsessed by food over here, because my cat is also called Crumble. Now there's fluff everywhere in the air. So yeah, just don't judge me. So anyway, my last entry, I was quite distressed when I filmed it. I thought it was a good thing to use this outlet at a time where I was really just constantly bordering panic attack. I occasionally get like real panic attacks, but I also get more frequently sort of low-key panic attacks where it doesn't transform into a full-blown panic attack with like hyperventilation, but it's still pretty distressing. And that's what happened at that point. And I was feeling a variety, like my panic attack was fueled by different things. It was fueled by, I think, crossover guilt from just eating disorder stuff that I didn't manage to like kind of tone down a little bit. And then there was also just some anxiety about the future, about the choices I have to make, about how many things I have to do. Just a lot of different topics, and that all together just snowballed into one big thing, and I was really struggling. And yeah, that led to me not working as well as I would have liked to, which snowballed even more. And you know, that's the drill basically. It was really hard, and when those kind of things happen, it's really hard for me not to translate that into actions on like in terms of food. Like it's really hard for me not to either binge or restrict afterwards, either binging because I can't contain the emotions anymore, or restricting because that gives me a sense of control of something. And it's hard. And what happened was I went home. So if I'm looking down, I'm just stroking Muffin, my rabbit, Muffin the rabbit. So I went home, and as I told you, it was my birthday, and my husband had planned a little surprise birthday party with a couple of my very, very good friends. And so we had the party. It was really, really nice, just like a really laid back, chill thing with like 5 friends. And so they had planned food, and like I was very tempted to restrict because for whatever reason, well, probably because of the control issue, I was like really adamant to regain some control, but I didn't. I don't feel like I restricted at all. And because I wasn't restricting, my ED was saying, oh my god, you're going to get humongous because you should have restricted. In this instance, you really need to restrict, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't. And I guess, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the right thing to do, but my eating disorder was really going crazy about it. And it was hard. It's hard. Opposite action. So by that I mean doing the opposite of what your eating disorder is telling you is really, really tough, guys. It is very, very tough. It's really tough because your brain is telling you something that you think you actually believe because a part of you does believe it. And doing the opposite of that, it is really just very, very difficult. And so it needs to be reinforced time and time again so that you form new neural networks, new neural pathways. But it requires a massive effort to be put into practice, and it also requires a massive effort to be maintained. I mean, like, you have to practice this every single time the situation comes up. And so I'm finding it, and I know I'm not the only one, finding it very hard to act the right way every single time the situation comes up. But let's just celebrate the victories and just recognize that on that occasion I definitely went for opposite action when it was required. So I had the birthday party, ate what I wanted to eat, and although I don't feel like, so now it's the day, not the day after, but the day after that. So this was 2 days ago, basically. Yesterday I felt tired, didn't feel like amazing, but I didn't feel bad either. I just, just felt neutral. I just felt quite distracted in terms of my work again, but I guess that's what I have to deal with for the moment. And today I really want to set myself up to have a nice productive day. Something that's definitely cropped up over the course of these last few days is that I need to move my body more. So over the last, I'd say 2 months, I really made a point of not exercising as I would usually, because I have like food problems, but I also definitely have problems with over-exercising, and yeah, that's definitely something that I struggle with. And so for me to really like make a fresh slate, go from a healthy place, I thought it would be a good idea to not exercise. Plus I took the opportunity that it was the winter, and I usually have less energy during the winter, plus the days are much shorter, so there is less opportunity, window of opportunity for exercising outside and so on. So I thought, hey, that's a great timing. And I'm someone who does exercise a lot, and to a certain extent that is pathological. But I realise that when I don't exercise, my body needs to move. It's not even just if you don't consider the fact that my brain is telling me you should exercise because you need to lose weight, which I'm ignoring. My body is just one. I'm not somebody who can be sedentary all the time and be okay with that. Like, I need to move for my body to feel good, and so I'm thinking that the pendulum is usually in the extreme of exercising too much, and now it's swung the other way with exercising very little. And I think that's necessary, it's a necessary phase, but now I really feel like my body needs to move, and I'm going to work on the next few weeks reincorporating exercise, but in a way that's healthy. I'm really going to be very mindful of how I incorporate exercise, and that's going to be, I think, my plan, my action plan will be to work on the intention with which I exercise. That's really important. And also setting like boundaries, like actual measurable boundaries, like for instance saying, I don't know, if I go for a run, I don't go for more than 40 minutes, or I won't go running more than so many times a week, or some like limit for the whole week, or I don't know. I'm going to work on finding a measurable like maximum limit of exercise that is really reasonable, that's not like, oh, I can exercise 20 hours a week, because I mean it doesn't work. I will exercise to the limit. So I'm going to find something, I'm really going to work on doing that, finding a measurable objective that I can respect, but that is also good for me, because I don't know, too much exercise is not good for me, but no exercise is not good for me either. At this point I'm feeling the need for the pendulum to swing back to exercising, and I'm going to try to make it swing in a balanced place, so in the middle of the spectrum, as opposed to back to over-exercising. I mean, I used to exercise at some points of my eating disorder up to 10 hours a day. No joke. That was when it was really bad. But I mean, just to get an idea, I really do tend to over-exercise, and it can get really, really bad. I'll just put my little bunny down. We say bye-bye. We say bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're going to have adventures. Bye-bye. There we go. He's free again. So that's what's going through my mind for the moment. I'm really actively working on being productive for my work, because clearly for the moment I just don't have the mental clarity for this, and I know what else is I know what other factors are coming into play, but there are some that I don't really particularly want to talk about for the moment. But so I'm trying to work on being productive. That's why I'm doing this entry now, and hopefully I can set myself up to be productive. And I would like to, so my objective for the day is to be productive, I have this very specific objective that I want to get done, which is to have made a first draft of the introduction of the paper that we're doing. I've already started, and I have a good base. I would just like to send off to my boss like a draft of the introduction today. That's like my objective for the day. I'd like to do that, and I'd like to do that before, say, 4:30, and then I'd like to be able to finish at 5 today and go for a walk, because it's beautiful. The weather is lovely. There's blue sky outside, and this is typically the kind of weather that I love, kind of crisp and cold and beautifully sunny. So I'd like to enjoy that and get my body back into its flow, because I am somebody who needs to be physically active. I'm not a sedentary person, and that's fine. It's just that I need to take that, but in a balanced way, and not take that to the extreme as I have done in the past. And that's definitely something I struggle with, but I believe I can do it if I really stay mindful of what's going on. So that's going to be on my mind and on my plate for the next few entries. I'll probably be talking about reincorporating exercise and talking about the intention behind exercise and exactly what objectives I'm going to set myself. I think I'm going to talk through this until I get a clearer idea of like what objectives I'm going to set myself. So I hope that today I get stuff done. I'm trying to be very polite, trying not to use slang too much. So get, you know what I mean, done, but get stuff done is what I'm going to say. Trying to just be gentle with myself. I mean, I know that I haven't gotten everything that I needed to do done in the past few days, but there's no need to paralyze myself with just not nice things. Like, I could easily berate myself for having not gotten everything done in the last few days. That's what I would very often do. But I'm going to be kind to myself and just look towards the future as opposed to looking towards the past. And when I need to, just breathe in and breathe out. And hopefully I can get my little reward of the day, i.e. a walk in this beautiful sun that we have going on outside. So that's my entry for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments or anything or any questions or that you can relate to this experience, please comment down below what your take on this is. And if you like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe for more goodness. I really want to take you on this journey. Let's beat this thing together. Let's beat this beast. I'm going to say this. I think that's going to be my outro for diary entries. Let's beat this beast together, because we are worth more than living with an eating disorder and other anxiety problems all our life. So let's go and do this. So I really hope you, whoever you are, have a beautiful day. I hope it's as sunny as it is over here, because it is beautiful. She is glowing. And I'll be seeing you around. Bye bye.